Alright, what's going on, guys? Boy TG, welcome back to another Power Rankings video. So in this video, like I said, I'm going to show you my Power Rankings. So at the first one, you guys probably already know this, or maybe not, but the first one, I got the Boston Bruins at the top of my Power Rankings. 4-2 win against the Columbus Blue Jackets on Saturday. They are at the top of the league with a 24-4-2 record with 50 points, 7-1-2 in their last 10, and they're currently still doing good at home. The home streak did end at one time, but it doesn't matter because they have a perfect home record of the year. So congrats to Boston. The next game is tomorrow, which is when this Power Rankings video is supposed to come out. When they take on the Florida Panthers at 6 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. So stay tuned for that game. See if Boston can get another home win. And then they play Thursday against the Winnipeg Jets. That game is also at 6 o'clock Central Time. And then they have a 3-game road trip, which 2 out of 3 of those games will be against the Devils. 1 will be in Ottawa, and 1 of the games against the Devils will be before the Christmas break. So that's just an update about the Boston Bruins. But they're currently doing very good. Like I said, have a very good home record. And Pasta, the top player, is just tearing it up for them. So he's somebody to keep an eye on whenever the Boston Bruins play. Other than that, just have him at the top of my power rankings. Up next, I got the Pittsburgh Penguins. They have, I think they have like a winning streak going on. I believe they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-game winning streak, which got snapped today by the Carolina Hurricanes. They lost that game against the Hurricanes 3-2. So they have a 7-game winning streak snap, but still a good team to watch. They're 7-2-1 in their last 10. That loss came against the Hurricanes. Top players, of course, going to be Sidney Crosby. It's going to be a game Malkin and Jay Gensel. So turning up for the Penguins. The goaltending is solid. It's legit. The next game is Tuesday against the Rangers at 6 o'clock Central Time. And they will have 2 home games before the Christmas break. And then they're right back at it with a game against the Islanders next Tuesday. So that'll be after the Christmas break. But they got 2 home games to get past through, and then they have a Christmas break, and then it's back to it, like I said. So we'll see if the Penguins can get 2 home wins before the Christmas break, or if they can get at least 1 home win, or we just got to see what happens. They do play Carolina again Thursday at 6 o'clock Central Time, so stay on the lookout for that. Up next in my power rankings, I got the Toronto Maple Leafs. I got the Maple Leafs, third in my power rankings. They lost yesterday against the Washington Capitals 5-2. Eric Gustafsson had a hat trick in that game. That's his first career hat trick. But I was really hoping for Al Ovechkin to get number 801 of his NHL career to tie Gordie Howe and possibly pass him for second place in NHL's all-time scoring list. But tomorrow, the Caps are back at it against the Detroit Red Wings, where hopefully Al Ovechkin can tie Gordie Howe in the standings for NHL's all-time scoring list, and then pass him, and then all he's got to worry about now is the great one. So stay on the lookout. That'll be one of the games I prefer to stay on the lookout for tomorrow. This video should come out. This video is going to come out before that game starts, which all my power ranking videos come out every Monday at 2:30 p.m. 2:30 p.m. Just when all my power ranking videos come out. So you're kind of getting a little bit preview before this video comes out. But the Maple Leafs, they have a 7-2-1 record in their last 10. They are fifth in the standings with a 19-7-6 record. They are coming off of that loss against Washington. I just told you guys about that. And they are back at it against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So they have 2 home games before the Christmas break. They'll be taking on Tampa Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Time. And Thursday, an afternoon game against the Philadelphia Flyers, who are currently slumping. They have a 10-15-7 record, so the Flyers aren't doing very good. They're coming off of a 6-3 loss against the New York Rangers. They do have a losing streak going on, so everything is not going all right for Philly. I might take that back. They just had a 2-1 win against the Devils, but in the past 5 games, 4 out of those 5 games have been losses. They only got 1 win against the Devils in their last 5, but let's see if they can get a win against the Columbus Blue Jackets Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Time. So they do have 3 games over the Christmas break. Not over the Christmas break, before the Christmas break. They'll be going against the Blue Jackets Tuesday at 6 o'clock Central Time. Thursday, they have a game against the Maple Leafs, afternoon game. And Friday, they're in Carolina to take on the Hurricanes. So that's just an update for you Flyers fans. So those 3 games will happen before the Christmas break. And then after the Christmas break, it's a 3-game road trip in California. The 29th, they'll take on the Sharks. 31st, New Year's Eve, they'll take on the LA Kings. And January the 2nd, 2023, they'll take on the Anaheim Ducks. And then January the 5th, they're back at home against Arizona. So that's after the Christmas break. But the important games for you Flyers fans, it's the game against Columbus, Toronto, and Carolina. Those all 3 of those games are happening before the Christmas break. So, yeah. But anyway, just to recap to you Maple Leafs fans, you got 2 home games before the Christmas break. Tuesday against Tampa, and Thursday against Philly. And then after the Christmas break, you'll go to St. Louis to take on the St. Louis Blues. So that'll be your first game after the Christmas break. But the Maple Leafs, like I said, they're doing good. They're 5th in the league, but wait till they get to the playoffs and choke. Just want to throw that in there. But anyway, up next, Minnesota Wild. I think this is the first time I have them in my power ranking. I never had them in my power ranking before, but they have 18-11-2 record. They are 12th in the league with 38 points. 8-2-0 in their last 10. And they just got a dub today against the Ottawa Senators, 4-2. So congrats to the Minnesota Wild. And let's see, they got 2 games before the Christmas break. So Wednesday they'll go to Anaheim to take on the Ducks. And then Thursday, they'll go to San Jose to take on the San Jose Sharks. And then after the Christmas break, they're back at it. They'll be going to Winnipeg this time to be taking on the Jets. I'll say they'll get a win against Anaheim and San Jose. Winnipeg might be tough to beat, but the Wild should beat 2 of the California teams before the Christmas break, so they should be able to get 2 dubs. Players to look out for on the Minnesota Wild: Krill the Thrill and Ryan Reeves. And I say Ryan Reeves because that dude is a heavy hitter. He'll lay somebody out in the nick of a second. So that's somebody to keep an eye on as well. But mainly Krill the Thrill, because he's going to be making some best plays. And Matt Zuccarello he had a hat trick in the last Minnesota Wild game against my Chicago Blackhawks. Um, so um, so he's doing good for the Minnesota Wild as well. So. And last but not least, I got the New York Rangers in my power rankings. So today, they just smacked the crap out of my Chicago Blackhawks with a 7-1 win. And I'm not surprised because the Rangers are a stacked team. I predicted that they would win the Stanley Cup, which I don't know if I'll still go with that now. But they got a good team over there, so I knew they were going to get a dub against my Chicago Blackhawks. P.S. Jonathan Tage and Patrick Kane played in their 1,000th career game, so congrats to them. They were both my favorite players growing up. You guys know how I am a Blackhawks fan. And Jonathan Tage, I love watching Jonathan Tage and Patrick Kane, and I think and just want to say thank you for the 3 Stanley Cups that they brought to Chicago. I doubt that they'll win another one soon, mostly because we suck, and they're most likely end up to going somewhere else to play for another team, or they could retire. So I doubt that they'll win the 4th one, but I really don't care because they did all that they can with the Chicago Blackhawks, and I just thank there for the 3 Stanley Cups they brought to Chicago. 2015 was a memorial one because, for me, even though I did enjoy all 3 of those games, 2010, 2013, 2015, I really like 2015 because we won that one at home in front of the Chicago fans. So that one was my favorite one. The one where we ended our 49-year drought in 2010. That was scored by my boy Patrick Kane. I like that one too. 2013, we just shocked the entire hockey world. We shocked the Boston Bruins. We scored 2 goals in 17 seconds. Brian Bickle and Dave Bolin getting those 2 goals. And there was no Game 7. We won the Stanley Cup in Boston that year. So I really enjoyed all 3 of those games. Kanan was the Conn Smythe Trophy winner that year. Taves won it in 2010. Duncan Keith, who's now retired, won it in 2015. So, yeah. So I had a lot of Blackhawks memories. I had a lot of hockey memories in general. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get back to the Rangers. They have an 8-1-1 record. Like I said, they were my pick at the start of the season to win the Stanley Cup after going all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, but eventually getting eliminated by the Tampa Bay Lightning. I still believe they can make a run for it in the playoffs this year. So they're really good. Like I said, they're 8-1-1 in their last 10. They have been slumping just a little bit, but they picked right back up. Got a few dubs. They got a dub yesterday against the Flyers, 6-3 win. And they'll be in Pittsburgh Tuesday to take on the Pittsburgh Penguins at 6 o'clock Central Time, and then Thursday at home to take on the New York Islanders. So see if they can get some dubs before the Christmas break and stretch that winning streak, because I think they have now won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. So they're on a 7-game winning streak. They look to get those 2 wins against the Penguins and the Islanders to push that to a 9-game winning streak going into the Christmas break, and then hopefully get to 10-game. I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself, but they're looking to get 2 more wins before the Christmas break because they're on a 7-game winning streak, and they're trying to get to a 9-game winning streak before the Christmas break. So, yeah. But Igor, great as always. So, as long as Igor keeps playing great and doesn't be like Jordan Bennington doing stupid stuff, and as long as the team plays great, they should make a run for the cup. And they should have a good record at the end of the season like they do right now. They are currently third in their division with 41 points, so congrats to them. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. I think this is my longest power ranking video ever. None of my power ranking videos have ever been this long. But if you enjoyed it, hit it with a like, hit it with a subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.